Two Guys Trying to Podcast.
This is Two Guys. I also gotta take a picture of this awesome setup we have
on
right now.
Give me with my cell phone. It's military grade.
Did I get the light?
No. I mean, the light, you got, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
I see what you did there. Alright, I'm going to put Duke away. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Pancake and Jared.
Jared.
We are
just Jared.
Two guys trying to podcast.
Still haven't.
Excuse me while I put my dog in the other room. Get in the dungeon!
Other dog? Or not other dog, just the dog. Dog.
Come here, bud. Come on. Okay.
This is cool. What is that? It stays. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is our podcast.
On today's agenda?
Where we podcast today. What is on today's agenda?
Oh, yeah.
We don't ever have an agenda. What the fuck is that?
Maybe we should get one.
I kind of get agendas a little bit.
Mental.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I should take more notes about it. Not take notes and like stuff, but just like talking points, I guess.
Mental bullet
One thing
points.
one thing that I did learn that I am going to want to talk about is something. I don't know if I want to talk about it yet.
Are you ready to talk about it?
I don't know, man. Am
I don't know. I was just going to throw up with first.
What? That? What's up?
This.
Yeah. I know. I think I saw it on the internet.
It was like $3.
Nice. That's what's up.
Who doesn't want an exact?
You need the rims now, bro.
Who doesn't want an exact replica of their car?
No. You ain't got those rims, dog.
Man, but I don't want those rims on my car.
What? That'd be sweet.
I feel like they're just basic. I don't like black rims. I'll do smoked chrome. I'll do darker chrome. But black rims, I feel like you can't see any characteristics of the actual rim. It just is like a black disc.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's just my thought process on it. Like, I see a lot of people that
it's like looking slick, bruh.
Do you see like a lot of like the ghetto blacked out people just get like fucking
spray paint
that, or like they'll get the spare tire, the cop car rims that are blacked out, and it's just like, oh, I see what you did there. But yeah, that's a new studio,
all black everything, bruh.
It was cool. It freaked me out when I first got it. I put it in like the back window of my car. It
rolled around.
It rolled around a little bit, but when I turned to like check my mirrors or some shit, I looked in my rearview mirror and it was right there. I thought somebody was really on my ass.
Yeah, then I'll punch you in your mouth, dude. All right, I believe it. What drugs are you doing?
Nothing right now. Life and
none right now until the doctor prescribes them to me.
Mancho Mango. I am really wanting to try fucking CBD oil out, but it's
check it out.
I don't know. Like I'm still iffy.
What do you want to know about it?
Like, how much do I have to do to be able to fail a drug test?
Oh, CBD. Oh, for failing. I don't think you.
That's the main reason. That's the only thing really deterring me from it is because
it detects cannabinoids.
Yeah, they still can't filter all of it. I've done some research where like it's such a low percentage.
Right.
But.
Well, what I have learned about it is that all forms of CBD act the same. They do the exact same thing, except there's just higher absorption rates through how you consume it, like, or if it's being absorbed in a more specific area. Yeah, so they have like water soluble ones, which helps with inflammation, helps with anxiety, and like all sorts of. I actually tried some.
So it's not like the one that would say be in a dropper.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fucking dope, dude. Like, it made me feel pretty fucking decent. I was like, it felt. I don't know. I felt better after I took it. I might be. I don't know what. Fuck it. If it's placebo, give that shit to me. But and yeah. So like, but that's like the highest that you can absorb or like whatever. But then like you have topical creams and shit. But that's more specific. So you can rub that on a certain part to affect that area more. But it has a lower, absorption.
So like my sore muscles and everything, would that help? with
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah,
my
for-
ankles from
for
that fucking first time I said it for fucking that 10K I ran last weekend.
Yeah.
My ankles were killing me. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I really wish I had some shit to rub on these things right
Yeah.
now. Like I couldn't walk.
I don't think that'll affect you using CBD that way.
I don't think it will either.
But I'd say if you're actually ingesting it, then it may affect you differently. Just
How would I ask that? How much CBD oil?
just CBD. It doesn't need to be oil. I mean, just CBD in general, because it comes in all different forms.
Failed drug test. Because like I'm not trying to get high because I know it doesn't get me high, but fucking this work doesn't see it that way.
Oh, right.
You know. I know people that talk like besides just you, like a lot of other people talk great about it and shit.
Oh, fuck! I don't have internet here right now. How do I do that? Hold on.
Clap your hands and yell more spam.
More spam! I forgot the clapping in the hands part.
Did it wrong.
What are you?
What am I?
You're
Terrell.
Yep. Terrell.
Yeah, and then the password. This probably should be on a board somewhere.
Hey, Courtney.
Yeah.
Do you know the password to the Wi-Fi?
For what?
The Wi-Fi?
It is TE.
Any capitals?
No.
Oh wait, maybe should we? Oh fuck it. Who's gonna?
Hey, everybody that comes to my house and listens to this podcast.
You know my don't ask me. Fucking write it down. Sorry.
TERRELL 2.
Sweet titties. Thank you.
I couldn't remember it.
Well, I don't usually use my last name, so it's a pretty good password.
Pure CBD oil won't make you fail a drug test, but let's see, that's on WebMD.
It said, oh,
I clicked on it.
okay, cool. It said something about 1/10 something. Verifying connected. Verifying connected. Verifying.
Some users may wonder that cannabis extract can make them fail a drug test.
I think they're saying it can contain up to 1/10% of THC in there still. Scroll down a little more. Yeah, a little more. Sorry. Were you trying to read all of it?
No,
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna bookmark it.
Yeah, for sure. Go a little more.
Which actually, I need
Just
to
looking for this percentage thing. Never mind. Didn't see it on here. Click back
I need to
or save it first.
link up. Why the fuck?
Right here. CBD oils have as much as 1/10 the THC concentration as marijuana. So some CBD oils. Okay, yeah. So in order for CBD or cannabinoid-rich hemp oil products to test positive on a drug test, an individual would have to be using unusually large amounts above 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of the product. So that's fucking astronomical. Due to the fact that it remains an unregulated drug, some CBD oils have as much as 1/10 the THC concentration of marijuana. So that's like some of the unregulated ones that aren't like more sophisticatedly ran, I guess. Not sophisticatedly, but actually regulated, made sure that
People that are just fucking coming out don't give a fuck.
yeah, they're not filtering it out enough because it costs more money for that one last step, and they're cutting a step out trying to save money or do whatever. Whereas if it's somebody that's regulated, they're saying it can't test for this much. If your CBD test for whatever amount of THC, I'm sure there might be some sort of fine or penalty against that. But
I remember I was reading about like those some that are saying that it's like can only get like 3% of the fucking THC out of it and shit. It's like I have no fucking idea, and I don't know if it's worth trying to experiment with this and lose my job.
yeah, I think it'd be good though, man. That seemed pretty
Definitely
solid.
like the cream, but like a dropper, I think definitely. I'm gonna find one and get one. Next
Yeah.
paycheck.
There's a store in St. Louis. This is where I learned the information I just shared with you. I think it's just called the CBD shop. I had their business card, but I fucking lost it. Can't connect to this network. Well, fuck you too, ho. I don't want to connect to it. Just my phone. We'll plug them real quick too.
Go for it.
Dude was super helpful. Let's see where we got any stores at. Yeah, CBD shop. They got one in STL. They got a fucking 5-star rating with 195 reviews. They got 4.6 star reviews at the one in St. Charles. Let's see this one. Oh, that one's closer. But yeah, dude, they had all sorts of shit, dude. It was pretty tight. They were at the mixed martial arts fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, check this shit out, dude. Like, this is legit. This is almost like fucking seems medical professional. Like, you know, like there's the how.
Yeah, it's a pharmacy.
Yeah, for real, dude. So yeah, I'd go check this place out. This place is here. We'll plug it real quick. This is the CBD store, STL. It's on Lee May Ferry Road in Lee May Township, Missouri. Boom, check them out. For all your CBD needs, boy.
St. Louis?
Yeah. It'll be this one right here.
Is it one of them?
Yeah, I think either one of them, but I like the way this one looked better.
The 5-star with 195 reviews.
They might be different. I think they're two different stores, actually. Yeah, they're two different stores.
It looks like. I think I've seen the CBD Kratom one, and like that's the one that just got like the green pot leaf on the billboards,
Right.
with like a gold chain or something somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, definitely worth checking out, brother.
Say that motherfucker.
Boom. So there you go, dude. I've got some topical cream that I got at a different place. It helps. It's pretty nice. It's actually got some cooling action to it as well.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get more tech savvy.
Oh, you're straight, dude.
I'm just putting favorites. See what happens there.
Boom.
Okay.
Save the favorites.
All right. Cool.
So how'd we get to CBD?
Because
I don't know. Fuck it. All right, but we're at CBD.
Because I
just want to check it out.
That's something I've
Yeah,
been
it is good
curious
shit.
and
Yeah.
I've been looking into myself and trying out and fucking.
Yeah, really, the thing that was only holding me back, which I'm still not like full balls into it, because
It's pricey.
it is, dude, and it's like,
And that's kind of what's holding me up too. Also, is I was
Yeah,
looking at
some
some
of
of
it
that
is.
because whenever I was looking into creams or something, also is like small things like $40, and it's
Right.
like,
and it's like these things that are supposed to help you are almost kind of just putting a more burden on you too, as well. But because you have to pay for it, that's just the thing I get caught up in. Or like I've been caught up in, like when I said about you got the running shoes or whatever, looking at the running shoes, and it's like no need to overcomplicate a pair of minimalist shoes. It's because it's like they create like these niches get created, and then fucking we the consumers kind of find out about them, and we're trying to identify and create this identity. So they create these products, and they're like they bolster it with research and fucking shit online of like, oh, this is the best training method or the best way for shoes to wear or fucking whatever, and it's like, and they're promoting minimalism and like barefoot shoes, and it's like, and some other like minimalist like shit, dude. And it's like, I forgot where I was going with all this, but it's just like, I don't know, it just seems like it gets overcomplicated. It's like, there's just like so much out there. It's like, oh, but and you gotta
as if it wasn't
you gotta
enough
take
just
this
to-
supplement,
it-
this is the best, or it's just
If
like,
it
I
wasn't
don't
enough
know.
just to decide to be a healthy lifestyle or just be a runner, it's like
Right.
now it's getting into what gear you're wearing. And,
Right.
you're still wearing New Balance, like
Right. It's like, why are you overcomplicating healthy lifestyle? It's like it doesn't need to be so complex.
Like, I was reading about proteins earlier today, and it's like, they're like, it's just better to make your own because some of the, and it's just like, then the page was still full of more proteins, and it's like, I'm just gonna go away.
Dude, I've simplified. Well, all right. So I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing right now. Kind of just like cutting some of the bullshit out. Fucking man, I just really got off track, dude. Like even before fucking I got in my accident, but especially after I got in my accident, I was just fucking. Obviously, I haven't been able to do as much, and I still can't do. I can do some, but I can't do a lot. I can't do a push up or anything like that. fucking I can like do with that small weight, fucking some, you know, raising movements and, you know, shit like that.
How about shit seeing you do those exercises earlier? I was like, I thought like it looked like you was at 100%.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I can't like push nothing up or fucking do anything like that.
You're not gonna go fight the Russian today.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't. I don't know, dude. It is painful though. Still, like I got like really in the back here, man. I don't know if it's because my back delt muscle back there kind of got affected weirdly, and I need to like re-strengthen it and do like back fly or something. I don't know. I can't do a pull up or anything like that, or a push up, or I mean, I could swing that 25-pound kettlebell with two hands. I could probably do a 35 with two hands for sure, but I'm not getting going there yet. Yeah, but anyway, so, and I've just been undisciplined with shit like especially my eating, because like, well, I mean, I won't eat until fucking noon, and then I'll usually eat a pretty fucking healthy lunch of eggs and steamed vegetables and some turkey bacon, fucking, but then like, I'll get off work and I'll probably eat like a wrap or fucking make a salad or something, but then I'll smoke some weed, dude, and then I'll just fucking munch out, and I'm like, but I'll still, sometimes I'll quit at a reasonable time, but sometimes I don't either. But anyway, so fucking I just got tired of being a fucking piece of shit about it all. And then, so Sunday night, I ate, and then I didn't eat again until Tuesday afternoon, because I just did like a 2-day fast or whatever, kind of like reset the old body, fucking just let all the shit in your fucking, the bacteria in your stomach fucking settle down, and let all the fucking junk that I've been putting in my body kind of just fucking level off or whatever. So then I ate. So then what I ate was fucking 3 eggs and some steamed vegetables. I'm just doing like one fucking meal a day right now. Today I had 3 eggs, steamed vegetables, and I actually made one of these steaks that I had, and which was like that big. But I think I'm just gonna do one meal a day.
So what do you
right
think
now.
by only doing one meal is supposed to be doing? Like what?
Just
the
like
perk?
I'm just not overwhelming my system, because I was like overeating, and I need to just like allow myself to be hungry a little bit, so that when
Body's used to being hungry.
yeah, so then now every time that I'm hungry, my first instinct is to go grab food. But now I've set a strict regimen that doesn't allow me to really break from it, because I feel like by allowing myself to eat a second meal after lunch, like it opens the door for me to just eat, you know. So
Opens
it's like
the
so if I
floodgates
just
where
close,
it's like, hey, yeah, just put it all in my mouth and let me fucking
Yeah.
worry about shitting it out later.
right, and so then I close that door just after lunch, and there's no room for exception, you know. It's like
Your body's getting used to you're pretty. I see what you're saying.
right.
I'm
There's
trying
no
to fucking
actual
explain.
physical benefit to it, but it's just kind of resetting my body and my mentality.
Kind of like switching around, like me getting used to the new work schedule, you know, just pretty much getting your body on a new schedule.
Right.
When to be hungry, when to
Right.
expect food,
Right.
and when not to expect
Right.
food, and sticking to
Right.
not wanting food after a certain
I'll
point.
probably implement. Well, and then another thing I'm trying to do also is by this is I'm cutting out. I'm trying to not consume processed foods anymore, and eggs are not processed. My steamed vegetables aren't processed. I don't think I'm gonna eat turkey bacon anymore.
Well, actually, I was gonna go back to what was funny is like you're trying to eat less. I was reading today is like I've actually gone to the gym the last 2 days in the morning because it's a holiday weekend. So I've just been getting up at 5 still. I don't have to be at work till 7, so I've been going in the morning before work. And it feels good to be doing it again. But it's like I was thinking maybe just a little bit of size, and I was trying to figure out how to like bodybuild in a healthier way, and for my body type even, which I'm an ectomorph or whatever the fuck.
You're ectomorph.
Ectomorph, yeah. And remember how like last week or the week before I was talking about like, you know, just eating from like 11 to like, you know, like Courtney and I were just talking about like 6 or 7 and being done.
Right.
Fucking, it was everything I read said I need to eat more. Like
Yeah,
5 to
well,
6
for you,
times
if you're
this
trying to
time.
put on size, dude, I'd drink like a fucking protein shake of casein protein right before you go to bed. Like, that'll help you fucking put on size.
Like I'm not trying to like I don't want to lose any of my cut, but I just want a little bit of a bigger arms and a
Right.
chest and like a few other things.
Right.
Like
Fucking. Well, I
I'm
mean,
tired of being the skinny guy.
that's what protein will help you put. You're not trying to lose your cut. It help you put on fucking lean muscle mass. And I'm lucky. Like I can put muscle mass on pretty fucking decently because I'm like a meso fucking endomorph. I'm kind of I can put on weight super easily, like fat. It doesn't take me no long to fucking get chubby, dude. And I've never had a 6-pack, so I'd say. But I've got like the fucking. I still have a more narrow fucking waist, fucking compared to my shoulders are being wide.
I would say pretty much. I've always felt like you've never been that overweight or anything.
Yeah,
like,
not really, but I've been chubby.
Junior
before-
high was your
yeah.
chubbiest,
Oh, yeah, I
but then
was
after
chubby.
like wrestling, you slendered
Yeah,
down, and
right.
like it's pretty much.
I got chubby again while I was with Becca. Because really, dude, I was just thinking about it on the way over here. I was like, fucking just like, I don't know, I reflect on my fitness, or the fitness that I perform, and like the just trying to be about a life of health and fitness, and or just make it a big part. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But fucking anyway, what I am trying to actually fucking say,
Take a
as
bullet
I was-
point and rethink about
as I
that
was
later.
reflecting on it, though, it's like, because I don't know, it's like, am I about this, or am I forcing myself to do this because I think this is the image that I should be projecting, or is this what I'm actually
about.
you know? And it's like, and then I'm just like thinking back, like, you know, it's like, I mean, besides back in like high school and like, you know, right out of high school, when I was, even then though, I was like still like fucking lift weights here and there with like fucking Bubba Bond, fucking, you know, but nothing fucking, I was never like serious about it. But then it's like, get locked up. Well, yeah, I guess that would be the first time. Yeah, I guess that's when I got into it really, like, more is when I got locked up, because that's all I had to do was fucking learn shit, you know, like fucking work out and fucking read books and fucking experiment, I guess, do all sorts of shit. But then fucking I got out, did mixed martial arts, and was fucking still about it. And then I got in a relationship and it was just not about it. And then I got out of the relationship and got back into it. I think it's because she wasn't into it, you know? It's hard to fucking...
She's been coming with me to the gym, Courtney has.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
She's not happy about it, but when we first wake up, but
Right.
we've been going. I could tell just from the 2 days, though, I was like, I just feel better. Fucking my mentality's already better. Fucking I appreciate, you know, like just everything's better already. Just
Right.
from just going from twice, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm not really overdoing it. Today there was doing boxing classes. I almost kind of did it, but I didn't know how long it was gonna be, and it's like
Right.
I'm just still trying to get in the habit of doing this.
Right.
Which
Do they have gloves? You need a pair. I got extra
I
pair.
think he's got an extra. I might borrow them. I might start doing it. And not all the time, just
Sometimes.
It looked like a good fucking cardiovascular, like fucking. It just looks like a good workout,
It
you know,
is.
to exert yourself.
For sure.
But fucking, I'm still just trying to get in the habit of going, which sucks because this is a holiday weekend, so we gotta work 4/8s. So I'm gonna be
Okay.
working Friday, but that's why we come in at 7, leave at 7:30, and so
Right.
it's like, well, I'm still gonna get up my normal time,
Right.
which that's over later this month, and it's like I'm just trying to get in the habit of like I'm staying up at 5 this entire
Right.
time,
Right.
and then whenever we go to the winter hours,
Right.
that's gonna be my routine. Like just
Right.
wake up at 5, go to the gym or do something, you know. Just trying to discipline myself with sticking with that.
Sorry.
You're cool, dude. That's something
Yeah,
else.
that's a good fucking plan. That's the way I should have done it when I got injured, but I fucking use it constantly use it as a fucking excuse to fucking just sleep in a little bit longer, to fucking not do the necessary fucking, I don't know, just, and then I use my lack of fucking knowing as a fucking justification.
That was like my thought this morning when I woke up. I was like, do I really want to go? Like,
Right?
I went
It's crazy.
yesterday, and it's like,
It's crazy how you fucking get those justifications in your mind,
I'm
dude.
like-
You have to
I'm like-
why do you have to battle yourself, dude? Tell me, why do you have this internal conflict of whether you should do something that you know you should do or should not do? Because the obvious answer is that you should fucking do it. But why's there's two fucking things in there, bro. I'm telling you, dude. The guy playing the video games like, don't go work out, bro. Sleep in. You're like, no, my conscious being says to fucking go work out. I must escape from this matrix.
I must escape. It's like there's two controllers and they're battling it out, and there's only one.
It's like rock'em sock'em robots in your head.
It's like playing Skyrim with two people. Two brothers, you know, it's like if me and Adam were playing the same fucking game like that. It's like,
Right.
no, let him sleep a little bit longer. No, he's got to go do this.
Yeah, right.
We got to go kill the dragon.
No.
We're not strong enough. We need to sleep.
Yeah.
We're injured right
Right.
now. It's like, what's really happening here?
Isn't it
Who's in
weird?
control?
It is.
It is crazy, but eventually got it and did it. And it's like, my thing is lack of knowing is like, what am I going to do when I get there?
Right.
And
That's when it's an easy justification.
but see, I still appreciate for the reading that I was doing is like all this fucking shit just running through my head, like things that I've read, like James Clear and other shit. And I was like, at least just get up and show up, you know? Like,
Right.
If you just
Anything is better than something's better than
exactly,
nothing.
and it's
dude.
like if I fucking get there, I'll figure it out. I don't care. Like my main goal is to do something and not hurt myself,
Right.
and that's what I've been doing so far.
Hell yeah. That's just like I hit that 24-mile bike ride the other day, dude. I wanted to quit before I even got halfway there, dude. You know, but I was like, fuck it, dude. David Goggins. fucking my buddy Dylan Dalton. Bless up. No, I'm joking. But no, he's a guy. I don't know why. I still call adults kids, dude. I don't know why.
Call 'em cats.
I'm like Perry and Larry, dude. What up, kid?
This dude's still kicking. They retired yet, or
No, they're just still working motherfuckers, dude.
they're never gonna stop?
Oh, no, not at all. But anyways, he's been...
That's our
he's-
high school janitor. Or sorry,
School
school janitors.
And I work doing concrete and shit with him, and I've done all sorts of other shit with them guys.
Anyway, what were you talking about?
Fucking... yeah, but my buddy Dylan Dalton, fucking... I'd do jiu-jitsu with, but not really, because I'm not doing jiu-jitsu right now. He's just been like big on David Goggins right now, dude. He's been out there fucking running and fucking riding his bike. And
It's been recording. I haven't touched nothing. Unmute. I just try to double check this. That's a sound check. Why isn't anything coming up here? Like, it's still picking up.
oh, did you just stop the record button?
No, I've hit it twice now and didn't do nothing though. I ain't done anything different.
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, just because the small screen got it weird, bro.
But usually it's all fuck over here. Cool. I'm gonna put it on this side. And that still don't do nothing, but
Yeah,
I'll
we're
figure.
good.
I gotta figure out why it's doing that again. Anyways, I just
Alright.
don't want it over. But all right, we're recording. Sorry guys, making sure we didn't lose
where
nothing.
were we?
You were talking about
Oh yeah, he's been
running.
David Goggins running, and he's been big on David Goggins running and like riding his bike and just like saying stuff about David Goggins. And I was like, you know what? I thought about him and David Goggins. I was like, I'm just gonna keep going, and I fucking went, and I went back. And dude, a very interesting thing, dude. I'll have to send this video to you. I'll look it up on my phone here in a minute. I'll look it up right now. But I watched this video on YouTube recently about running in a more natural way. You wanna go hit the CBD store up sometime? I mean, what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, Sunday I'm gonna go over to Chad's, watch football, and have some beer with him. Saturday, I was kind of intending on to go see my grandma. I ain't seen her. in a
Oh, true
minute.
that. Yeah, go do that.
And I think Courtney had something else. She's probably gonna do something with family. We're just gonna head that way and visit family. I think
That's
grandma for sure, because I ain't seen her in a while. I love you, grandma. You probably never hear
Love
this.
you, grandma. Yeah, fucking play it for her.
I'll tell her
Maybe
about
not.
it. She's like, just listen to your headphones, and then, yeah.
But anyway, what does she watch?
She plays with tablet more than anything.
that's what's
She all old movies, dude. She still likes
Oh, that'd be
DVDs. It's
cool.
awesome. Like, literally, like everybody thought like I came over there to visit her one day, and she was watching like old time fucking westerns, you know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and everybody's like, you don't have to. Like, I was like, oh, I'm I don't care if I don't have to or not. I want to be here, and I'm watching this cool ass movie with my
Right.
grandma. Like,
Right?
you know, like this is what she grew up with, and she's telling me about it, and like she loves this. Like, this
Right.
is her classic entertainment.
Old westerns are cool, dude. I used to watch some of them with I can't remember who.
It don't even matter what I'm watching. Like, we're literally, it's not like we're quiet watching this. It was, we're talking about it, and that's all I wanted to do, is just sit there and exchange and converse and do all that jazz, you know, of being family.
Right. Or I'll send it to you. And it is important. That is important. Which is why I'm gonna be moving back to Stomp. Or not back, because I've never lived there before, but I am gonna be moving
So
to
that
Stomp.
is happening?
Yeah, I don't know when though. Fuck it, I'll just bust it out on here. Because fuck it, let's just talk about this shit. That's what we're doing.
Well, I was going to talk about my run. Like, I'm still, we can, I don't know. I was
What?
I was kind of curious about this, running more natural.
Oh, yeah. No, oh yeah, fuck yeah, sorry. But anyways, so I don't know. He was just kind of going. What the fuck? This thing's being weird. He was just kind of going over like, it's like how to run more out. You have to watch the video. It's like 11 fucking minutes long, but it's this dude. And he's going.
Send
over.
it to me. I'll check it out.
I don't know how like legit it is or not or whatever. I was kind of trying to practice it one day on the bike trail and just kind of seeing how it was. It's kind of weird at first. I see maybe if I started running that way and got used to it, it's probably a more efficient way to run. But what I found, an interesting thing I found on my bike ride is that I could mimic that kind of same.
Is it like running more on like the flat part of your foot, like right here,
Yeah.
and not letting your heel touch the ground, really?
Yeah.
And like that being the only part that hit. That's what I was gonna start. That's why I wanted those minimalist shoes also. So that
Right.
way I went. And I feel like if I didn't have the shoes I did whenever I ran that 10K Friday, I think
Right.
it was. I can't fucking remember. I don't know why I decided to do that either. Courtney was at work.
You just do it.
I just fucking did it.
You
And
just David Goggins.
I had David Goggins literally going in my head like I'm fucking.
Yeah.
What really fucking happened was like, all right, I'm just gonna go for a run. I ain't ran fucking forever. Like it's beautiful out. I walked Duke. Fucking people's running everywhere, and I'm like, I'm a piece of shit right now. So I fucking took Duke home, got the shoes on. It's like really need new shoes because I've had these things for over a decade now. They're falling apart.
Oh right, that was a long time.
Yeah, but and I've been wanting a set of minimalist shoes anyways to try it out. See what the rave is about, the rave. But so I got going, fucking just running. Highland is great for running. These sidewalks are fucking everywhere.
Yeah, and they're massive.
And they're massive. Like,
Nice.
and most of them are like have like 10 feet and 10 feet of grass in between the road and the sidewalk.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know, so like that was cool. But so I'm running and I'm fucking just going, like thinking, like I don't have no idea. And when I first started, I seen this fucking 5K thing, and then I ran across it again. It was a 5K and a 10K, and I went a couple blocks down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can fucking do this. Cause I had no idea. I was like, when I first started, I was
So
like,
you just ran around the thing.
so I doubled back, found it, took off, and then I thought I missed a direction. So the second time I ran, I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I was following, and I went 2 blocks. It was like,
So they just have one mapped out for people to do.
I think it was an event.
Oh, before and it's still up.
Yeah, it's just like it's painted on the roads.
Right.
So I doubled back, and I fucking, from where I remember seeing the last marker, I was like, okay, so apparently if I don't see it again, it's either not up or it just indicates run straight.
Right.
And that's what it was. I fucking followed this thing, and I got all the way, took me back around by my house even, and I was heading down Poplar, and 5K split back off into town. The 10K kept going, and I'm like, I've already ran like more than this,
Right.
you know? And I was like, I'm gonna do this fucking 10K. I don't even care right now. Like, I'm
Right.
feeling good. And the whole time breathing through my nose.
Hell yeah.
Like
See?
hardly taking a breath for
Right.
like through my mouth. Like maybe like if I had to like cross the street maybe a little bit, or that's like the only times I stopped. But STS9 was kicking its ass. Like great fucking music to run to, dude. It was STS9. Sound Tribe Sector 9. Just plugging them out right there. They don't need plugged.
Thriftworks is opening for them at Red Rocks.
Oh, nice.
Thrift gang.
But so I'm going fucking. So I was like, I'm gonna check out this 10K, see where it goes, because I knew there was a couple more blocks. Maybe it circled back somewhere before I
Right.
got out in the country, and I'm going, and I'm passing this church at the very end of town. This is
And you
guys.
felt the charge of pure innocence. Jesus Christ come upon you. and you found the energy that you needed to run this whole 10K. Bless your Christian heart, boy.
Now send me $1,000. But no, this guy was sitting out in a folding chair right at the entrance for some reason. So I was like, I went and talked to him. I was like, do you know where this turns around at? And he had no idea. He's like, well, there was an event like a few months ago or earlier this summer, and they were on bikes and they went out of town. And I'm like, I don't want to run the country away out of town,
Right.
especially through some of these parts. These are still highly
Trafficked.
road. So I turned around another block, and I went down 2 more blocks and came back and headed back and turned off again and followed the 5K the rest of the way.
That's it.
And the 5K starts is like right 2 blocks away from this house.
Oh, cool.
And so like that was it. Like it just said 5K like in big line, like, and it didn't say start or finish. But I'm assuming that was it because I was already on like fucking 5 miles. I had already ran over.
Right.
Fucking a 5K is 3 miles.
Right.
I already ran over that.
Right.
You know, from the previous running and doubling back trying
Right.
to hunt this motherfucker down.
People are watching us like,
This guy's still going.
this guy's on some of Jared's neighbor's ecstasy.
Exactly. But I was like, all right, fucking. I just kept going a little bit because I knew I was on 5 miles and I was coming up on 6, and I just kind of wanted to finish out 6 miles. And 6 miles hit, and I was like, all right, let's, I'm like, gonna keep going. And I ran for a little bit more, and then eventually it's just like that's when I hit my wall.
When's enough enough?
Like
Running sucks.
I had a run tracker, and it's like at over an hour, and I'm like, I've probably done myself in really good.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Your ankles are gonna hurt regardless, though.
I'm like, I did it. I ran for an hour, and I was kind of joking, thinking that I'm gonna try running for an hour, and I actually did it. So
Right.
I'm just gonna walk home now, like just cool down, fucking stretch out a
Chill.
little bit.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
But yeah, my ankles the next day. Fuck,
yeah,
dude, it felt like
they were gonna hurt either way, dude.
in my tendons, and I think it's because I'm fucking hitting so hard on my heel. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
you're talking about running like keeping.
Yeah, but
demonstrating people.
all right. So like, kind of how this dude broke it down. Yeah, my pockets. So kind of like in some of the drills I did. So it was more like a. So some drills that he did was like do your do like you kind of like practice picking your legs up like this, and he said so kind of what you're doing is you're kind of like you kind of put your chest a little more forward, your upper body a little more
You're good.
forward.
You know how to do it. I just turned the input up.
Maybe I want to. But so it's like you're falling, like you're letting gravity like pull you forward a little bit, and you're kind of just using your legs to catch yourself. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It was weird, but it kind of feels weird on your calves. But it's kind of like just pick your legs up a little more, and you're more worried about picking the foot up and driving it down because that's when you kind of like maybe overdo it, over force it. So then by focusing on like the picking up of the leg more, like. Maybe I don't know. He was saying, I don't know. I watched the video once.
Damn it, Jared! Write me a whole fucking essay. I need like a whole everything. Make your own video of just what you've learned from the one video that you watched once. Make a half-hour video, the 11-minute video that you watched once. How
Yes.
about that?
Maybe.
Let's do that.
But yeah, so just something like that. I was just kind of practicing and going over the drills. I see. What was foot clips for a bike would be the shit. I need those because fuck, dude. Because I mean, 24 miles is a long time to be riding on a bike, and well, I don't know, really. That's not really, to be honest with you. Some people are fucking
No, it wasn't, dude. I went like fucking.
killing it on the bikes, dude.
I went a little over 100 miles on my bike that same day.
Yeah, some people were legit though.
I know. No, they
In a
got
day.
the 200 club, the 200 and 300 mile clubbers that are fucking cyclists
Yeah.
get into. Like
Yeah.
my cross country coach was telling me about how his dad was about that. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
woke
dude.
up at like 5 or 6, fucking ended up like riding closer to Chicago or something. It's like the thing is like 1,000 miles in a weekend or something. Don't people that are cyclists that are listening to this, fucking.
Fuck you. I hate you on the road. You act like you own it.
It's like he did something, came back home, took a nap, and then finished it out. And it's like he rode all fucking day to
That's
get
fucking
like, I
crazy.
think it's like the 500 mile club or something.
Yeah, that's fucking insane, dude.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, do that.
Oh.
But I was experimenting with like different.
Men?
Yes. I like them at and near my mouth, just not in my mouth. It's weird. I don't know what it is. You just lay it right across the lips, not a problem. But you penetrate it all.
She penetrated.
Can't do it. But anyways, I was experimenting with different positions, like leg positions and pedaling techniques and strategies, just like technique, I guess. So like I noticed like I would be pedaling. Man, dude, I was doing stretches. I'd be like, like pedaling like this, like flat down.
I got you.
But then what I was like, and so like that takes a lot of like downward force from your leg to push the pedal, and then comes back and that next one pushes down. So then, but what I did though, because the pedals spin, so I rotated my foot out or down to the pad of my foot more, and so it turned into then, instead of me pushing directly down on this pedal, it turned into like this swooping motion.
Like you're swimming?
No. Like, I get it. Yeah, I guess maybe like sort of, you're saying the arm motion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yes, yeah, there you go. I didn't know at first. It took me a second.
I forgot you even had a bike for the longest time.
Yeah.
Which road did you go down?
What road? I rode all the way to Marine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you were like, we weren't home at the time. That was Friday or Saturday.
Saturday.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was Saturday because after I ran for an hour. Then Courtney got off work, came home. And it was sunny at that time, and was like, "Let's get on the bike and go." And so I hit up my buddy Gooch. Gooch, I hit you up, bud, and we took off to Grafton.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was a good day. And then we rode around through the scenic route through there, and then came back, hit up a bar and there outside of Marine, and then we came home, changed because I put the bike up because something's up in my headlights. I gotta figure that out later. And then we met back up with Gooch, picked him up at his place, and then we went and hit up Collinsville and hit up a couple bars there. And then we went to Waffle House.
Well, I've never been to one.
You've never been to a fucking Waffle House. You know, you're not missing much.
I know. I've heard all about them.
It's alright. It was good at the time. That's what I was needing.
But yeah, by figuring that out though, by doing that, it like changed the muscles in my leg that were using. So it went from me like pushing down and using more of my quads here to like using more of my whole leg, like calf more, like because my calf wasn't even being engaged before. I was just pushing straight down. But when I cock it like this and I kind of use that motion, it kind of sweeps it back. It engages that a little bit more. And it also uses my hamstring more. But it also feels like it's my whole leg being used more than other than just my fucking quad. And it allowed, I don't know, I felt more efficient. But I'm not used to riding. But when you angle your foot like that, your foot kind of fucking, it's hard to keep it on there. Like, because you have to use, because I have to use, the reason I think I was like using my calf muscle so much is because I had to pull my foot to the pedal, because if I had clips, I could just set it in there and wouldn't have to worry about putting back pressure to hold my fucking foot on there.
Let's check this out. I'm thinking.
I ain't doing no race, bro.
I know, I got
I hate
you.
riding
But
bikes, to be honest with you.
I think when you're talking about drive, you look, most of these guys are kind of sitting more. You're talking about being more in front of the gear that you're pedaling, right? Like, so you're talking about like trying
Well,
to
I
get,
mean, I wasn't really leaned. I just changed the position of.
but I'm thinking if that's why a lot of people,
Well, yeah, they leaned forward, yeah, because it's easier to push back.
yeah, and I'm thinking that's why. I don't know where I was going with any of this. I was just trying to fucking.
Yeah, fucking.
Cool. I'm not gonna ever cycle. Like, I might get a cheap ass
Yeah,
bike to
hurt
ride
my
back.
butt.
Yeah, I might get a cheap ass bike to ride back and forth to work.
Yeah.
Fucking, there's this guy that's fucking got a trike cycling all the fucking time. He's got this little
You
ass
just sit,
dog.
like, lay in it.
No, like
sit back in it?
he's got 8 hangers on
Oh,
it.
nice.
He's got some thick ass fucking tires. He's got a basket in the front and a basket in the back. And this dog usually sits in the basket in the back and just like looks over his shoulder and like he's got it geared real low or whatever. Like, he just barely pedals and just kind of coasts by. Like, he's just
Right.
I see him like
Just chilling.
2 or 3 times a week.
That's what's up.
And he's always got his dog with him. It's like, he's got to be retired, man.
For sure, dude. He's chilling, dude.
This
He
dog-
might have never even worked.
This dog has got an awesome life.
Hell yeah, he
You can
does.
tell that dog was getting a kick out of all of that. Like, yeah, like,
This is it.
that's what I do. I sit in this basket and I watch the world go by.
That's
That's that.
That is that. You is that. What else? Oh, I almost didn't even talk about the thing that I was
I was
initially
going to ask
fucking
that. I was
talk
trying to
about.
think about what else I was going to bring up to it, that being
I
one of them.
found out recently.
You should drink 2 beers a day.
No, you shouldn't. Through your butt.
Oh.
But I found out, dude. So Hawaii. You know anything about Hawaii?
It's an island.
Yeah, that's
It's islands.
That
It's
is
an
something.
American state.
Interesting.
It should
you
be an
said
American
that.
state.
Huh?
It shouldn't be an
Do
American
you know?
state.
Did you know all about that?
I mean, like how fucking we wanted it for mainly for its harbors, and so we pretty much forced Hawaii to become an American state.
Yeah, I had no idea, dude.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Why do you think Native Hawaiians are all pissed off about these fucking white ass people coming and taking over their fucking land?
I don't know anything about it.
Fucking Native Hawaiians hate fucking tourists.
See, I didn't know that, dude.
Like, literally, it's as bad as going to Mexico.
Well, I would imagine they would, but I didn't
Because
know that.
like there's certain areas of Hawaii you can't. They tell you not to go to because the natives hate you.
Right. Yeah, they should. I don't blame them. They had a perfect. Their civilization that they had there, even so, they were nice.
But I let it go. I
It
just
wasn't
caught a
dead?
fly. I don't
Yeah.
think it was dead.
But they said they were Persians that settled there, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
and that they had a established government, like a society, and like actually very modern and fucking progressive society as well, and or at least according to this documentary I watched, at least according to the bias of this documentary.
Based on these people's research,
Yeah, and then
they weren't there.
Yeah. No shit. I mean, you can't believe everything, you know? It's like shit, because everything has a slant to it.
Because sugar's good for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, right? Fucking, and then, oh man, dude, they were, I forgot what the fuck all they did there, though. But they also, where the fuck was I going with that? Sorry, everybody. Drawing blank. Oh, but they were like a recognized country and everything, and had treaties with fucking all these other countries and documents that say they were nice.
7 reasons Hawaiians hate you.
Yeah.
Your government destroyed
So-
All right. So you get. I'm just gonna read some of
No,
these.
you're straight.
Your government destroyed the Hawaiian monarchy. You sound like an ass. You're destroying Hawaii's environment. Yeah, whenever we first found Hawaii, we brought a bunch of fucking shit that wasn't native to Hawaii, and now
Right.
it's fucking a burden to them.
All
like,
fucked up.
not even just animals, but plants too. There's certain plants I'm pretty sure that are
Right.
like there's like taking up like their fucking palm trees and shit. I could be wrong on this. This is a Josh fact.
Right. I believe it though. Don't worry, I have Jared facts too.
Mm-hmm. You're mocking Hawaiian traditions. Who is that?
Almost look like Jack Black, but it's not.
Nope.
Maybe the guy from Smash Mouth.
The living was easy till you showed up. You pay Hawaiians to demonize themselves.
Demean themselves.
Demean themselves. Yeah, okay. And that was it. I'm not going to read everything else.
Right. But yeah, dude. And so we kind of... There were... The fuck were they?
Ain't it nice having this, though?
Yeah, it is. They're like merchants or something. I should just send you the documentary. But yeah, dude, they fucking... What the fuck, dude? Bill Clinton even signed an apology to them, but still didn't like let them be their own sovereign fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to sign an apology? Like,
Sorry,
hey,
but you're-
sorry, we took your shit, but fuck you,
we still own you.
bitch.
Pay taxes, motherfuckers.
Oh, what up?
I don't want a passport to fly to you.
It's fucked up, but there are people in Hawaii that are trying to reestablish their old monarch government.
I'm thinking this is the next investment, something along these lines.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
So that way, this doesn't have to be in the way. We can both just be right here, or I can just be like so, and I can have this in the way.
Right, you could slide the keyboard over here, and I could bogart it. I'm joking.
I wonder if we get 2 keyboards.
Oh, battle over it?
Yeah.
Keyboard.
Battle the keyboards. Yeah, $14. Like I had to check it out and just talking about how we're going to progress this podcast a little bit
Right.
because this is 2 guys trying to podcast.
Yeah.
and eventually it's
Do you
gonna
want
be-
to go Hazards on a camera at some point?
Yes, I do. I just been trying to, along with trying to how to make the podcast better. I'm also trying to read better things to talk about on the podcast, such as
for sure.
my lifestyle and my body and how I should eat 5 fucking times
Dude,
a
you
day.
just gotta watch endless YouTube videos.
Hands down, just.
I don't just watch it, but sometimes I do watch nonsense on there.
I was looking, and I was thinking that possibly if I just got an HDMI or a USB to a 3.5 millimeter jack invert, like I can't remember. I found I can explain it better during the day apparently, but a lot of people are saying the same thing. As apparently we're not the only ones that have this issue, but the microphone requires a power supply, and if we were to do it that way, if we were to say take the USB here and then plug it into a female USB and then convert it into a 3.5 millimeter jack, that would be most external microphones or mic cameras or mics for the camera. It wouldn't supply power to the mic because the jack doesn't usually do that.
What does this jack do back here? It says in.
Sorry, people.
Does that bring what in?
That is a.
So you can't.
That's the instrument. It's like, say if I were to take my guitar. I say guitar.
I think you said guitar.
All right, but yeah, I plug that in there.
And then what would happen?
It would pick up the sounds from it. It's an input that comes in through here,
Right.
and then it comes.
So what do we need? We can't just plug.
I'm thinking.
We can't just plug the camera into here via the headphone thing. Can you do that?
Courtney's listening to or watching Frasier. She's loving that show right now. Do you know it's fucking 11 seasons long? And
I've
no
never
fucking
watched
idea.
any Frasier.
But that might work. We should just go.
Can you split a splitter? Can we plug a splitter into here?
Yeah, that would work.
Plug
Eventually the signal's gonna get really weak, so we want the camera.
Oh wait, no, because this is out, not.
You're right. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. But so then, does in work that way? Can we plug a jack into here and then plug that comes from whatever this jack is to a 3.5 millimeter? Or whatever that fucking is, 1.5 millimeter.
I don't think they make that. I don't even know how to ask that question on Google right now. It would take some.
You just go to like a store.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what size jack that is.
I'm going to look this up later, maybe. Trying to think. I might just end up taking this whole setup right here
Yeah.
and trying to find an actual store and be like, all right, this is my problem. I want
Yeah. Let's
to
do it.
hook this up to a camera. A lot of people are probably going to tell us to, which
Buy a different microphone from their store.
yeah, the salesman will. I want to talk to the manager, somebody that's not on commission.
Yeah.
But finding the hardware, the software, not really necessarily the hardware, but the software to just link it up. But
Let's go to a store, bro.
let's go to a store. We can figure that out. We can figure that out. For a later date, though. I'm busy this week. Maybe during the week still. Not this week, but next week.
Yeah. I can't do anything next week and I'm busy. Then I'm busy the weekend after that.
I was saying, I got drill sometime coming up. 14th and 15th, I
Yeah, that's
think.
when I'll be at that river, at that cabin place.
But I do want to talk about residence.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's not fully guaranteed that we're going, but I got the time off. Like, long story short, I currently do have the amount of time to take off, and it's not going to be a hassle to get it off.
That's
I'm going
what's
to
up.
request for it tomorrow. It's going to today, but we got in late. But Courtney put in for it, and the way she's sounding is the way the manager is sounding is not been confirmed yet, but it shouldn't be a problem or an issue
Alright, that's what's up.
at all. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal for her to have that time off. And even if Dakota doesn't, or the next guy rides with him or whatever,
Yeah.
we're just gonna rent a car. Like, if I can, apparently Courtney found like the smart rent or some shit. I don't know, fucking like $200 round trip
Oh, that's
plus
what's up.
gas.
Right.
And it's,
But you also got to take in, the closer you get to the date that you want to use that car, the higher that price will get.
oh, so
Then a lot of times you can book now and not get charged to cancel. So if you can do that, I would do that now.
Courtney, are you hearing this?
I can't hear anything.
Book that rental now.
No, only don't listen to Josh yet. See, the price of a rental goes up the closer you get to the date that you're going to use it. So, and a lot of times you can book a rental and it's free cancellation anyways. So you can book it so you know you'll have it.
Until you get back
At the-
some of them.
What?
Some of them you don't pay until you return the vehicle. So if we're not paying up front.
Yeah, usually you never have to pay when you book it. You just have to pay like either when you get the car or like when you get back. And if you cancel it, there's no fucking.
I'll buy the tickets and get the car.
All right, I love you.
Or at least get the car.
Well, it would be a problem to sell the tickets. I feel like.
Yeah, there is because they made it like transferring a fucking hassle because there's so many fucking.
Well, you have to have your ID. The name has to match it. But if you go through Resonance website, they have a way you can transfer.
Okay, Berta, you're on top of it. So,
Yeah, she's more savvy with this shit than I am. But also, with that noted, knowing it's so cheap to rent a car
yeah.
to Pennsylvania back,
All right.
I'm pretty sure next year is probably just going to be a guarantee we're going to go.
Oh,
There shouldn't
for
be
sure.
we're probably going to be sitting.
Yeah, renting cars isn't bad.
Still probably going to be sitting here.
Right. That's why I rented a car to go to Colorado.
Yeah.
Me and Becca rented a car to go to Pennsylvania one time.
Yeah, no idea. Never really actually looked into it. I remember the one time, the only renting experience I've had is with you.
Yeah, I rented a car when I was in Texas.
Yeah, that's right.
And I drove. Dude, that was my vacation, dude. I not only was it my car, but it was my hotel as well. And I slept in fucking Walmart parking lot for 3 nights so I could go train jujitsu at fucking On It Academy.
That was cool though. I'm glad you did that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even get to enjoy that, but I'm happy for you still.
Yeah, I did all sorts of cool shit there, dude. Solo adventurous, dude. Yeah, dude, I could definitely live out of a van, dude. I fucking slept in a backseat of I slept in a car for fucking 3 nights in Walmart parking lot.
Hell yeah, so as long as Courtney gets the time off, we're going.
Yeah, that's what's up. It'd be cool if Dakota's. I mean, it'd be cool if Dakota's friend does go too, but it'd be cool if we could all ride together. It'd be it'd be cheaper
Yeah,
for you guys. It'd be
exactly.
better all around. And we have car camping too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we bought the car camping. But if you drove yourself, you wouldn't be able to park your car there, but I guess you could come camp with us. Have you seen the map? And where the car camping is, dude?
No. Are we going to plan out the residence trip?
It's the shit. What do you mean?
I know we're going to plan out the foreseen residence trip. Oh, no. I kind of I'm curious. Like, I know you're, besides
Damn, I'd rather camp in these woods, though, for real.
What are you looking forward to most this festival?
Woods camping's the shit. We're getting early arrival, too, man. Man, we might ditch our fucking car camping and camp in the woods. Because it's just better camping in the woods, bro. For sure. But, anyways, car camping's right by the woods.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here looking at the map. So then, but also what you notice here is that the stages are there, this stage, and then there's just one other stage over there. So you got all the stages, and this stage over here. But, dude, you're right by all these stages except for that one. And there's a fucking river and a fucking swimming hole and shit, dude.
So bring swimsuits.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
But yeah, so we'd have somewhere, we'd be camping somewhere here. But man, dude.
I'm going to grab another beer. Are we wanting to wrap this up, or what are you thinking? I was just curious.
I don't know. Do you want to? It's kind of 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry. The only reason I even thought about that right now is I just glanced down at the time.
Yeah. All right, let's end this bitch.
Well, fuck it. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you're enjoying our podcast still. We are still trying to improve it as always.
Figure it out. We're gonna get some camera action going here in the near future and shit.
Hell yeah, we're getting shit figured out. We got to understand we have lives also, and we're just two guys.
No, we don't.
We're just two guys
We
trying
suck.
to podcast. I got fucking
We don't. We're
open up
also
all
making
bets
a wheel,
here.
guys.
And later.
And we're back.
And this is going to be a special clip tidbit. We remembered something else. Jared
Right.
is bringing up other things we forgot to talk about. Gaston.
Well,